Hey everybody, I'm the Ranting Monkey, and today I feel like this is the first real challenge I've had on YouTube, trying to make the vice presidential debate interesting. Let's see how this goes. So last night was the vice presidential debate, and I tried watching it, guys. I swear to God I did. I made it about 40 minutes through the 90-minute debate and had to turn it off because I was reminded of the fact that vice presidential debates are really fucking stupid. The vice president's job is to be irrelevant. He has two main functions: break a tie in the Senate and step in if something happens to the president. Ties in the Senate aren't that common, and when they do happen, the vice president's just going to vote how the president told him to, so you could pass that off to any flunky you wanted. And we really hope that the president can finish their term. Now, I know not everybody wants every president to finish their term. A lot of talk of indictment these days and impeachment, and fuck that. Most people are not rooting for the president to have to step down, and only the worst of the worst people hope that he would have to leave for other reasons. But the vice president is actually important. We've elected 43 presidents. Yes, I know Obama's 44. But Gerald Ford was never elected. He stepped in when Nixon resigned, and when he ran for re-election, he lost to Carter. So we've elected 43 presidents. Of those, 5 of them were unable to complete their term. 2 were assassinated, 2 died of natural causes, and Nixon had to resign. 11% of presidents have not been able to complete their term. The vice president is actually pretty important. Problem is that the vice presidential debates are not set up to tell us what these people would do if they were called on to be president. They're there as lackeys. They're there to defend the top of the ticket. Mike Pence was there, poor bastard, to defend Donald Trump. Tim Kaine was there to defend Hillary Clinton. The moderator was there to show us how shitty the press is. I guess they did an okay job for the way we treat the vice presidential debates, but what we should be doing is asking them, if the president were unable to complete their term, how would you handle A, B, C, and D? It would have been just as effective to spend 90 minutes showing a Trump ad, and then a Clinton ad, and then a Trump ad, and a Clinton ad. We didn't learn anything about what these guys would actually do if they had to become president, which is their only function. It's the only reason we have them there. Breaking a tie in the Senate could be done with a phone call from the president. The vice president's going to vote however he tells him to. The only really important thing these guys do is step in if something happens. It would be really interesting to know what these guys would do, but then the presidential candidate would have to defend what their vice president said. The only way it would really work is if they were in lockstep with the president. So instead of being honest about the debate, instead of treating the vice presidential spot like the important thing that it is, they get up there and shill for their candidate. It's a pointless circle jerk, and it's not interesting to watch, so I didn't. So we're not going to have a scorecard on this one. I wouldn't even say that people should have to watch this to be informed voters because you're not going to learn anything. Instead, I'm going to tell you it was irrelevant. If you like a shit show, I mean, it's kind of fun in that regard. But otherwise, there's no real reason to watch this shit. I'm the Ranting Monkey. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not, share with your friends, and I will see you next time.